Hello, I'm Stumpy, and yes, I have eventually, after 7, maybe 8 years, I've started making Tomb Raider 3 in Minecraft. Now, if you've seen any of the videos, I've made all 15 levels from Tomb Raider 1. I'm up to level 10 in Tomb Raider 2. But a load of games have come out recently that I'm playing, and Dying Light 2 and Horizon Zero, Horizon Forbidden West, and God of War's coming out soon, and so I've got so many games to play. But I started making Tomb Raider 3 maybe about 2 years ago. When I say start, I've made this level, this world, and I've done the slope for the first bit. But the stuff in, like, there's another YouTuber called Foxmaster who makes Tomb Raider. He's made Tomb Raider 1, all 15 levels, and Tomb Raider 2 for the PC. And he started maybe a year before me. But I didn't know he'd started making them, and I started making them on the PlayStation. And in his comments, I seen someone comment, "Oh, you're going to make Tomb Raider 3?" And he said no. And I spoke to him in the comments, and I said, "I'm not going to make it. There's just too much. Like, she crawls in it. There's nowhere crawling. There's loads of boulders. There's monkey bars, and there's other stuff in it that you just can't do in Minecraft. It's just not feasible to do, or it wasn't back 6 years ago when the build of Minecraft 6 years ago." And so I said, I'm not building it, but I built the house, which is down there, which is a video on my channel. You can go and see the full video. But I've even updated the house in the last few months. And the reason why I've started making it is because at the bottom, as you can see here, I never knew these blocks were in. I knew they were in the PC version, because Foxmaster used to put sound effects from the original Tomb Raider game into his Minecraft, and do stuff like put skins on characters to make them look like the characters, in like the Lara Croft skin on your character. But I didn't know these blocks. I only found out about a year and a half ago that these blocks were in the console version. So I've been learning how to use all these blocks. You've got the barrier, you've got the structured void, the light block, which is cool. You can get rid of all your candles, or not your candles, your torches on the walls, and stick them around your map, and you can't be seen. Structure blocks, command blocks, and the border block, which I haven't used yet, but I will be using in this level. So I'll give a few tips as well that I've found out, things you can do with these blocks. No, just small, simple things, because the harder things take a while. So, yeah, here is, it's not finished, but this is just a video to say I'm starting it, it's coming. See, now it is the rolling boulders. You couldn't do boulders in Tomb Raider 1, or I couldn't. I didn't know about these blocks. I just used to put a creeper to run at you, which was the boulder. But now I can actually make boulders that sort of roll, or like they're logs, but the boulders, and walls that move and squash you. They're in. I've just put a video up, level 1 of Tomb Raider 2, and it changed all the mechanisms. Like, it's been there for 4 years, and I didn't finish it because I had to finish these bushes off. But now I've changed it, and this wall moves and can squash Lara. And you'll see that in this level, because I've got this in this level working. But what I used to have to do is just do sand dropping. And I know Foxmaster, in his Tomb Raider ones, he used lava to drop down and float, but it's a bit slow moving lava. It's really slow. But I used to use sand, and the sand would drop and get closer and drop there, and then another one would drop there and get closer until it squashed you. But now I can actually make moving spiked walls exactly like what's in Tomb Raider. So this is it. This is me, the start. You can see a lot's not finished, and there's still loads missing off the back end there. But I'll show you that. This is the start of level 1 of Tomb Raider 3. That's nice. Looks cool. Right, I'll show you. There's the lights that are lighting up, but you won't see them while you're playing. And another thing I use is these barriers. Again, you won't see them while you're playing, but they just stop players from jumping up where they're not meant to go and wasting time looking up there when there's nothing up there. In Tomb Raider, these are slopes, so you can't get up. You jump on them and you slide back down. But can't do slopes, so yeah, put these everywhere to stop people like cheating and going places they're not meant to be going. And these blocks as well, the structure void blocks, are used mostly for like just stopping the vines from spreading down here. Just keep them control them in the place where you want them, which is useful. And with these, you can walk straight through them. There's no obstacle. And also, I use them, which is very useful, is for things like this. Now, if you drop down here, that's it. You've lost the secret. But you can't open it from here because these structure voids are in the way. So it stops you from cheating or pressing buttons. And another good thing is say you've got a 4x4. Know that. Say you've got a 4x4 trap, and that opens up. If you've got a lever on the wall, and I've changed all these, and I've done this with all my other levels on Tomb Raider 1, and you could just stand here, pull that'd open, and you wouldn't fall down. All you got to do is put them void blocks around. You can't see them, and you can't press the lever, you can't pull the lever until you are exactly on the 4 blocks that are going to open up and trap you, until you're close enough, and you'll always be on these blocks, and the blocks will drop or open up with pistons and kill you. So that's all you've got to do to make sure people are on the square where you want them to be when your trap works. And that's super useful. I've gone and changed all my traps that are like that, with traps on below you. I've gone and put all these round, and you can put them up there to stop them, people jumping up as well from getting them. So that's another useful thing these blocks are for. And as I say, I've gone back and changed all my old levers so that the person's got to be stood in the right place. It's pretty cool. Right, so this is it. This is the start. So I'll just play through the first little bit, because this is all I've got, the first bit. I was so excited to start making this, because like I say, I've done Tomb Raider 1, all of Tomb Raider 1, more than halfway through Tomb Raider 2. But I was just so excited to make Tomb Raider 3. Right, so we've got our first secret down there. And yes, I've got the level up noise. I never had a noise. I never knew how to do sound effects. So now, anytime you go near a secret, you get the little sound effects of a level up. I can't do like Foxmaster. He could put the real sound effects on his PC. I haven't a clue how to do that, whether it's even possible on there. But I've got a sound now that actually tingles. Right, so here we go. So this is a slope in Tomb Raider. Let's see if I can make this jump. There we go. There's a monkey up here. Don't worry about all that writing down the side. I can get rid of that when the level's actually finished. I can get rid of that writing. That's just to let me know while I'm making stuff what's going on. So yeah, this is the log you stand on with a monkey, and I think it's the first monkey. If you kill the first monkey, I think it's like the monks in Tomb Raider 2. If you kill the first monk, all the other monks will kill you, and I'm sure the monkeys are the same. If you kill the first monkey here, all the other monkeys will be vicious towards you, so don't kill it. And they show you little secrets as well, lead you to secrets and levers and stuff if you don't kill that first monkey, or any of them. So we'll go down here. Right, what I'll do is I'll save in that bed there, and we'll go down. Now here's something else brand new. The spikes. Tomb Raider, first Tomb Raider, second Tomb Raider, spikes everywhere. You could never make... There was nothing to use as spikes in Minecraft. So I used to use lava everywhere. And I've gone back since, because now I know how to make these kill you. I've gone back and I've replaced all my lava in all my Tomb Raider 1 and Tomb Raider 2 with proper spikes. So now there's proper spikes. And you can see that again in my... I put Tomb Raider 2 level 1 up. just a few weeks ago, and the spikes in that, and they kill you. Let's see, what am I on? I'm going to adventure, and you'll see. So these are spikes. If you land on them, you're dead. So it's great. I've had to put lava there, and it looks horrible. Even in my old levels, it just looks rubbish. And now I've actually got spikes, which is cool. So let's get past these. Here we go. Jump past them. And something else is new is this, which is boulder. As I showed you me things, and this is. You used to have to just use creepers, but now I've got sort of at least a rolling boulder that comes down and can kill you. Back at the bed up there. I haven't made it reset yet. I don't know whether I will or not. I don't know. Oops. I don't know whether I will make it reset or not. Got to be careful here because I think it can still kill me. I'm putting it on them chests. So we come over here, and again, there's a bed to sleep in. I don't think I'll be dying. Just to start the respawn, and a tingle because we found another secret. Again, if I go on them blocks. Oh yeah, there's loads of blocks here stopping you from walking. You can walk down that hole, but it'll stop you from going anywhere else. Right, we have more spikes here. Let's have a look up the map. There's up the slope. Oh! That wasn't clever, was it? It's good job yeah, see, you can't go anywhere other than straight down this. Oh, I can't even jump over my own spikes. I tell you what, I haven't given myself any food, so there we go. Hey, we're over. Down to here, wait for that to go away. Yeah, we're going here first. This is obviously the whole level's not finished. This part the floor needs raising up a little bit in places. Is if you know Tomb Raider 3, you'll recognise that the waterfalls, they're not secrets. I'm not sure if there's a secret down there. I haven't put anyone there, but yeah. So there's the. Now here, this is sinking sand, and Lara sinks in, and she can walk for a bit, but once she gets about this far, she starts sinking right down and dies. Can't make sinking sand, not yet anyway. In Minecraft, they might stick sinking sand in sometime. I don't know. They seem to be sticking like stuff I need for the levels, like the spikes and stuff like that. So you never know. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to just fill this with water, level 1 block down of water, and then when Lara gets about here, or your character gets about here, I'm going to have to start poisoning the water, which I've found out how to do as well, which I never knew. You could do that with a command block. You can poison water so it starts taking damage the longer you stay in. And so I'll do it so that she jumps in the water, she's fine till about here, and then here you'll start taking damage and she'll start dying. So that'll have to be the sinking sand. But that's finished. I'll fly up there in a bit. That's the end. That is the end of the level there. And you think, oh, that's weird. The end's right at the beginning, which it is, but there's no way of getting across there. You've got to go through all the other parts of the level to get there. Right here we've got. There's my trap in there. You'll see that work. I'm going to use that. And there's a lever in there. And this is where a monkey comes along and robs your health pack. I done all them in wood, and it just didn't look right. So I ended up changing them all, and even these and the ones in there, it was all like wood and yellow stone, and it just didn't look right. I ended up changing them all. Oh yeah, we've got here as well. That just represents the water for now because I haven't filled the water in yet. There's a bit of water there. So I'll put myself back into creative. What would happen is, so it is this bit here. What would happen is if you tried to swim across, you'd fall in the water. Ladder to get swept along. This is all be full of water, and then the only place you can go is swim through here, and then pop back up at this place again. So that stream just like pushes you constantly that way. There's no way, and there's piranhas in there as well. So yeah, we've got this door here. We can't get in there. So I say the monkey robs health pack, and you think, oh, it's robbed the health pack, I'll have to kill it. But it actually shows you secrets and places where to go. This is not a secret, but it shows you places where to go, and it drops it right here by the lever. So they're quite friendly. They actually show you like levers you might not know. And again, I've got a way, because the water rushes you down that way. There's no real way of doing that, but I can use these barriers underneath the map to stop you swimming that way. And then as you go further that way, I can put more barriers up to stop you coming back. And that's how I'm going to solve that problem with the water. So this lever, pull this lever, and that'll open the door by this tree. No, it hasn't. Right. Here's where you find out why. I think I may have blocked it off with the... Right. I think I've blocked the redstone. Where are we? Ah, that's what I've done. Right, I've built, when I've been building the stuff round the other way. This is good though, when you do stuff and then you find out, hey, but why's my trap not working? There we go. That's what I've done. I've got them built over the actual mechanism. So this should be open now. So the lever's down. And again, I'll sleep in that bed. Well, not sleep in it, but just respawn and set the respawn point. I will go to settings and go into adventure, and you'll see this trap, how this trap works now. This one does reset. So we've opened this door now, we've got the spiked wall there, we've got a lever here, so when I pull this lever, this door will shut, stop you getting out. And, well, it should do, unless I've accidentally built over the mechanism, and this wall should start moving towards me. See, door's shut, jump in here, and do you know what I meant to do? I meant to get caught and show you what happens. Let's go back into creative. It does reset. See, it's reset this lever up now. Let's do it properly this time. Yeah, I meant to get caught there, but that's how you get out of it the way I've done it the first time. So I can. This is something else I can do. I could never ever make. And again, the video I've put up of level 1 on Tomb Raider 2, all the traps reset. I can reset every single trap, and I never used to be able to. I could never ever do that. Once a trap had been set, that was it. I had to find another way for you to get past the trap. But now I can just keep resetting them as many times as I want until you can complete them. So if I didn't jump in there and I got stuck here, I die. Get respawned back here, because the door's shut, open the door again. As I say, all my traps reset, which is like amazing. You can play it and as many times as you want and not just try it once. You die, and then until you solve the puzzle. And absolutely, that's why I couldn't wait to get to do Tomb Raider 3 after doing all of Tomb Raider 1 and all 2. And as I say, I'm going back and I'm doing all of Tomb Raider 1 and Tomb Raider 2 and resetting all the puzzles, making them look better, making them work better, making them reusable. Right, now I will jump through this time. Jump through here, let that go past, and now we're good. Now, here's something else I've done in the last video again. I put up zip lines. You can't do zip lines. And what I've done, and I'll do it, I'll show you the picture here. What I've done in the last one is I put a rope bridge across the canyon. In level 1 on Tomb Raider 2. Again, I put it up on my channel a few weeks ago. Go and have a look at that. And I made a rope bridge. And this is the rope bridge that you can see now. And it looks cool, but it doesn't feel like a zip line. And then I thought, hold on, I can use these wings. And I've used them in the last video, the Tomb Raider 2 level 1. And now I am still in adventure, so I'm good. So now that would be water. So now I can actually, let's hope I do this first go, and you fly across just like, it feels like a zip line. I didn't make that, but it's only because that saved me. Yeah, but you can make it. In fact, I've actually moved this closer because I built it wrong. So this is even being moved closer, but you can make it, no problem. And also once, yeah, is that, no, it doesn't reset. Yeah, I need to make that. In fact, yeah, I think even in the game it shuts and you've got to go back. But yeah, so that's it's like better than like putting a ladder. I've had to put like a little bridge across, and it wouldn't have been a little bridge, a little wooden bridge. But now you can use them wings. So that's really as much as I built up to now. That's sort of finished without water and stuff, but I just wanted to show that, like, yeah, it's getting made. I'm going to build it. It's going to get done eventually with Tomb Raider 1, but I'll just fly around and show you all the rest, so you can go through. And all this is going to be changed to that green. This is what I've done first of all, this colour, and it just didn't feel right. It's more closer to the colour of the original Tomb Raider game, but it just doesn't feel right. So yeah, what would happen is you go in there, fly to there, come through here, and then it's sort of all jungle from here then. It's all jungle stuff here, a few little boulders and traps to dodge. Yeah, the boulder comes down here and this comes back to here. But again, if you fell in the water, you'd get swept down there and you'd have to do all that again. This is where the I think it's two tigers come and get you. It's again not finished. It's all trees and bushes at the side. Come through here, down here, crawl under there, which you can't do a crawl, so I've just had to make it to walk under. Climb up here, and this is how much. There's still loads to do. All this needs doing. All this needs building here. There's like all stuff here, and then all stuff here. In fact, which way do you go from here? You go from there to there. Oh yeah, you come here and then you end up going through here. You come in through here, over here somewhere, and you come in through here, and then you come through this part. You run across here, round here, and then again you need that wing. What are they called? I keep forgetting what they're called. Elytra. And you fly across there, like that, instead of the zip line. That's cool when the rooms match perfect the way they're supposed to in the game. So that's a room in there that's flooded. Well, what's the bridge? Again, matches perfect. I love it when that happens. You don't have too much trouble. Now this is empty of water, and then when you go into the other bit through there, or up there I think it might be, there's a lever up there and it fills it with water to where the blue is. But I can do that now by using command blocks and the structure blocks. You can just change a whole room. Like, I used to have to put dispensers all the way around the walls, fill them with buckets of water, and it was, or even make 2 rooms, one room full and one room empty, and you just had to go to the other room. But because Tomb Raider 3 has so many connecting areas, you can't really do it in this. I've done it in Tomb Raider 1. I made 2 big massive rooms exactly the same, one empty, one full of water. But you can't really do it in Tomb Raider 3. There's just so many entrances into a level, into like a section of a level. So then, yeah, you'd come through here. This is half full of water here, so you'd swing down here. There's a few levers you've got to pull first to open. Oh yeah, this block. You've got to pull this block back. So then this block will be pulled back. Jump down into the water here, swim round, jump up here. You've got a lever to pull there and a lever to pull there, which I think opens one of these gates here. Again, this matches perfectly the floor and everything with what I've already done. But that's how you make. If you're going to make any game, I was thinking of doing Shadow Man. Thinking of making Shadow Man would be hard. It's huge, absolutely huge, Shadow Man. But someone commented on one of my videos the other day, and he made Duke Nukem levels, and they're pretty cool. But the way to do it is just play through and just put your flooring in. Don't bother with any of the walls. Maybe put some little bits of stuff in like that so you know what that part of the room is, or some little bits and bobs in. But just do the flooring. Forget about the walls. Because with Tomb Raider, they have paper thin walls. Like these vines are paper thin. In Tomb Raider, the Tomb Raider game, they have solid walls like that are just paper thin. And this wall here should be 2 blocks and then paper thin wall. And then when you come round, because that paper thin wall's there, they move it to the other side, so they're still using it. I've got to use 6 blocks, whereas it's only 2 in Tomb Raider. I've got to use 6. So then the rest of my map's got to be moved to match where I've had to extend it 6 blocks. So like this tunnel here is longer than it should be, like a little bit longer, and this tunnel's a little bit longer than it should be. This tunnel here is a little bit longer than it should be because I had to move the map sideways. So that's my tip for it. If you're going to make any type of game, just do the flooring. Play the game that you're copying and just do the flooring before you do any walls or anything like that. So then, yeah, so that'd be full. You pull the levers in there. You come into here. I'm not sure when you go up there, but there's a lever there, and there's that lever. I think that lever up there fills with water or opens a gate. But there's a big gate here, and you swim through. You'd swim through here. Put a bit of water down this end because I've nearly finished this room. So you'd swim through and then come up here. Where there's a couple. I've got to change these blocks as well. These yellow blocks. I hate them. They're horrible. And you get attacked by a tiger here as well. And you come up to this bit. And you come round. And there's the end of the level. And as you can see, everything works perfectly. And that's the start of the level. So that's where it comes out. I've got their wings on every time I go to let go. So yeah, so it comes up perfectly and everything matches perfectly. But as I say, if you've got blocks, like I say, blocks left over, or more blocks than you should do, like I've got 4 blocks there, always try and add them to tunnels. Like I say, I've added them to them tunnels, made them tunnels bigger, rather than actually making your actual play area like that bigger. Try and find a tunnel, or like this is bigger than it should be. But it's only like a wall, so I've made this wall again 2 bigger. So actually, up to now, it's like 6 blocks bigger already. But if you can find little places like tunnels and stuff like that to make them a little bit longer to account for adding more blocks. But that's it. That's Tomb Raider 3 is getting made. After starting with Tomb Raider 1 7, 8 years ago, I'm actually learned how to use these blocks now, structure blocks, command blocks, to actually have the guts to make and have the ideas how to make the traps like they are exactly in Tomb Raider. I love this moving wall. It's one of my favourite things, this. I say it's in Tomb Raider 2 anyway. The video I put up a few weeks ago. But yeah, it's cool. There we go. Right. So that's it. That's my video. It was supposed to be a quick one. I knew it wouldn't be quick because I'm explaining stuff about making the map and stuff, but I'm sorry it's not as quick as I thought it would be. I thought it was just going to be a quick one to say, look, I'm making Tomb Raider 3. But yeah, if you've lasted this long, thanks for watching. And if you have lasted this long, then I do actually have a Minecraft server that I can fit 8 people on. I think I've got 2 people on at the moment. If you'd like to join that server and actually play through my Tomb Raider 1 levels and game test them for me, because as I said, I've updated them. And if you've made it this long into the video, I'm sure you're a Tomb Raider fan or a Minecraft fan. And anyone who hasn't made it this far won't even know that I've got a server and I'm offering places on my server. So if you want to join my server, message on the video down below. I don't think there'll be many people got this far in the video. So if you have got this far and you message down below, I'll send you the code so you can actually play through my Tomb Raider 1 levels I've made in Minecraft. I'm on the PS4. I don't know how it works, whether you've got to have a PC, at least have a PC to get onto my servers. I'm not exactly sure. I think you'll need a PC at least. But if you've got, and you can just play it whenever you want. And once I start getting people in, I will renew it every day or every couple of days. And there's, if you do one level, there's train tracks that take you to level 2, level 3, so you can just skip like level 1 and level 2 and go straight to level 8. But you have to take train tracks to get there. So yeah, if you'd like to join my server, just message me down below that you'd like to join the server, and I will send you a code for an invite, and you can join the server. So again, if you made it this far, thank you very much again for watching, and goodbye.